And yes, this is Kala coming to you, and we're back. And today's video is called Dimensional Warfare is CERN's Large Hydrogen Collider, an open door to the spiritual darkness. So, if you guys didn't know, today we will be talking about CERN, the Hydrogen Collider, its history, its location, some good things that it's provided, and some rather interesting details of maybe cataclysmic situations we might want to pay attention to in the future. So going right into that, we're going to get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a picture from Brother Joseph's Building the Quantum Body seminar. If you get a chance, go back and watch that. Banger, wonderful, excellent, 5 stars in a gold trim. I think you get that from Backwoods. Again, this is Brother Joseph's picture, and I'm using this to describe the Large Hadron Collider. So as you can see right here, here's the Hydrogen Collider in, I think, Switzerland. This is the city, and this is how big this Hydrogen Collider, if you can see, it's split in 4 pieces: Alice, Atlas, LGHCb, and CMS. But let's get into what CERN is and exactly in the history. So, for those of you who do not know, CERN is the European Organization for Nuclear Research and is the largest physics research facility in the world. It was established in 1954 in Geneva, Switzerland, to provide a place for European scientists to collaborate on a particle physics research after World War II. If you remember anything else, Geneva was also in the Avengers. CERN's main goals are to use the particle accelerators to understand the fundamental nature of matter and the structure of the universe, to perform world-class research in particle physics. It operates as a multi-particle accelerators, each more powerful than the last, including the Large Hadron Collider, which provides evidence for Higgs boson. Right? CERN is an international organization with 23 member states and many other countries involved as observers or partners. Over 17,000 people work at CERN, representing over 110 nationalities. In addition to physics, CERN employs engineers, computer scientists, and other specialists. While CERN's focus is on fundamental physical research, its discoveries and technologies have useful applications. The World Wide Web was created at CERN as a touchscreen technology used in mobile devices. CERN's technology also uses medical imaging and cancer treatment. Now, let's visit the website of CERN so we can get a little bit more info. As you can see, it says, what is the nature of our universe and what is it made of? Here's the CERN icon. All right. So it says we will go to what it says: environmental responsible research. CERN is fully committed to environmental protection, transparent reporting. It is also committed to developing technologies that can help society improve the health of the planet. It says, I believe CERN should become a role model for environmental and aware scientific laboratories. This is Fanucci Gamanota, the Director General of CERN. And if I said that name wrong, I'm so sorry. Over the decades, CERN has become byword for excellence in research and establishing itself a model for scientific collaboration across borders and technological innovation. Training and education. Today, environmental responsibility joins the list. Good environmental stewardship stands prominently among the management's objectives and is embedded in every corner of the organization. With a strategic and proactive approach across the laboratory among CERN's worldwide scientific community, contributing to achieve several of environmental-related UN Sustainable Development Goals. Now, guys, if you pay attention, if you remember when I was talking, when I had my video and I was talking about Hawaii, and the World Economic Trade Forums, they call it the Sustainable Development Goals, right? Sustainable development means eventual fight across climate control and remodeling cities into smart cities and 15-minute cities built off the Internet of Things, AI, and robotics. So I'm trying to connect the pieces to you. As a natural continuum in this context, for example, by improving our performances, forging partnerships with others, and developing innovative solutions using CERN's technology. Right? And as you can see, this connects to climate control and eventual environment protection. This also connects to that lady that I posted the video of the screenshot in Instagram where the doctor had claimed that the lady had what he called climate control disease. It was all connected. It says protection of natural resources, ion and radiation, air protection, water protection, soil protection, hazardous substances, environmental noise, waste management, energy management, non-ionizing radiation, and prevention of environmental accidents. Let's keep it going. It says collaboration to society. CERN's engineers, technicians, and scientists develop novelty technologies and expertise contributing to applications in fields beyond high energy physics, addressing global social challenges in the areas of health and environment. Advancing the frontiers of technology, a meridian of engineers, technicians, and scientists develop novelty technology expertise that can be applied to fields beyond high energy physics. From material science to computing, particle science, physics demands ultimate in performance, making CERN an important test bed for the industry, including large companies, SMEs, or recent startups, right? It says impact across industries. The scientific achievements of CERN push the frontiers of technology, which has positive impact on society globally. The transfer of CERN technology and expertise society is integral to the parts of activities and provide novel solutions in many fields. The best known CERN technology is the World Wide Web. That's right. People don't know this, but CERN created the World Wide Web, invented to allow an ever-increasing number of scientists to share information. For many of us today, life without the web would be inconceivable. It says equal revolutionary is the grid, which harnesses the power of computers across the world. It has been developed as CERN to process vast amounts of data collected by the LCH experiments. CERN's basic tools, particle accelerations, and detractors have applications in everyday life. Keep it going. This is the Large Hadron Collider. As you can see from this page, this is how big the Hadron Collider is in Geneva, Switzerland. And let's read what it does. It says the Large Hadron Collider is the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator. It consists of a 27-kilometer ring of superconducting magnets with a number of accelerating structures to boost the energy particles along the way. Now, to keep it in short, I'm going to explain and break it down in its basic component, what it does, right? So, it says a Large Hadron Collider is three things. First, it is the largest world's scientific experiment. Second is a collider. Accelerates two beams of particle in opposite directions and smashes them on the head. Third, those particles are ions, right? So to keep it in short, the LCH, Large Hadron Collider, smashes atoms against each other as hard as possible, leaving it open to open up doors to other realms. Yes, people, since 2008, when this thing was built, from 2017, where they were opening up the particle, opening up different things from that nature. In 2022, I think in May of last year is when they opened it back up. Now, the interesting thing about that is CERN scientists claim that this opens portals to other realms. And with that included, right, this is something that happened in CERN around 2010. It was a mock human sacrifice at the CERN Geneva particle physics research complex. I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but that is exactly, and they are mocking doing a ritual that they say um is a human sacrifice like ritual. As you can see, it's 6 people dressed in black cloaks in front of this physics research development. And they say that this was a joke, that it was a misunderstanding about scientific nature of our research. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't see anything funny about in front of the statue of Shiva, you guys doing a human sacrifice mock ritual. And I'm showing you this with the guy being very, very emotionally overwhelmed. And I'm going to show that part again. This is a mock human sacrifice supposed ritual video of 5 guys dressed in black cloaks doing a ritual in front of the Shiva statue at the Geneva CERN physicist research complex. Looks very odd. And this is all 5 of them, and a lady sitting on the ground while he's now over her to do whatever they're doing. Right? So we're also going to explain what the Pope said. The Pope had something very interesting to say about CERN and the Vatican's connections. It says the Vatican has connections to the CERN particle physics laboratory. A group of Vatican officials visited CERN's Alice detector as part of a cultural project in 2012. In 2014, CERN's Director General, Ron Heuer, met with Pope Francis at the Vatican. CERN is involved in alma mater research and trying to understand the origins of the universe. Some view that as tampering with God's creation. The new CERN director, Father Gamonacci, an Italian name, Pope Francis, has then warned that CERN's Large Hadron Collider can open portals to hell. CERN has statues of pagan gods like the Indian deity Shiva on its campus, as you can see in that video. And this is what Pope Francis said. This is an article going back to 2014, I think. It says Pope Francis plead to the scientific community to hold its operations on the Large Hadron Collider in an official Vatican release, as scientists at the LCH next week are hoping to experiment with a possible connection with a parallel universe outside of our own. The Pope's criticism comes days after CERN's Center in Geneva, Switzerland, released plans to fire up the atom smasher to its highest level ever, creating miniature black holes and possibly opening a time and space-time, a fabric in space-time, right? The Pope appeared distraught in front of 10,000 followers in the St. Peter's Square. My fellow Christians, we are living in desperate times. Science is about testing the limits of God and his creation. God has created boundaries between this world of living and the world of dead. Are these scientists upon us trying to open the gates of hell? He asked his followers. Are these the days the darkness of the Bible spoke about? The hordes of demons lurking in the fiery pits of hell about to be thrust onto the world? These questions must be upon us as scientists are proceeding in such experiments. Now, this is the Pope saying this after an experiment had went through, right? But wait, there's more. In recent days, right, some have said CERN has opened more portals to a predator realm. These predators hunt everything from humans to other predator spirits. Go figure. And also, as you guys know, the Hydrogen Collider was reopened a couple years ago. It says the Hydrogen Collider will reopen today after 3 years of being shot down for improvement. Just something weird is going on. It was turned on. After that, they noticed things that they saw at this that shocked them and doubt everything that they were doing. The time, and is it real? So with that included, I'm getting to the part where I'm going to show you can see this. This is claiming that he has an interdimensional portal in near the CERN facility. Portal open near the CERN facility. Like a portal open CERN facility. I had to guess more than likely it would have been open from the hot water smashed portals together. As I just told you, the last time they opened it up, they saw something strange. Again, this is a portal being open, an interdimensional portal being opened in Switzerland near the CERN facility. But wait, there's more. I've presented this in earlier videos, but this is supposedly the CERN or discernment exploiting itself because of the experiments from CERN and the smashing together of atoms. This is supposedly what it is. As you can see, this is the discernment. This is, I guess, the realm reality smashing affecting the environment. Right? This is the firmament, and this happened March 4th, 2023 of this year. This is another. It says CERN portal caught open on camera. This year is going to be a wild one. And this is which I guess they're saying this is CERN Switzerland. Another opening of a portal. Right? Maybe real, maybe fake. But some of these things look kind of real. It's very dramatic. And as we know, as you can just see for what we're presenting, the scientists did say themselves, this is what they're doing and smashing those atoms forward to open up different realities and test the universe. So in doing this, this may be the end result. And now we are at the part of the video of, well, why did I show this? I showed this, gods and goddesses, males and females, man and woman, to allow you guys to know that our reality is changing. Between the Hydrogen Collider and the Philadelphia experiments, one would guess that they are affecting our realms and open up doors to other realms and parallel universes, which means it changes the outcome of our current universe, right? As time is not linear, what does that mean? Probably affect your dreams, affects your past, and affects your future. We no longer know what the past is, and we have a glimpse of the future. So in this present, it is important to be aware. I am Khalil. I consider myself a studier of the past, the present, the future, cryptocurrency, science, and things of that therefore nature. If I had any reason for creating this video, is to present to you guys that time is moving. And those that do not prepare for the future are inheritance to become victims of the past. It's time to pay attention. As far as the solutions, well, I would tell you guys to start investigating spiritually. Pay attention. Look for things to evolve you. Because in the short window of time between the 2030 agenda, CERN open portals, the IMF changing, the IMS with the World International Banks changing the financial system, governments and politics going through an unusual trials and tribulations, you might want to look for ways to get yourself ready. This is Kal-El. I'm a crypto advisor, financial investments, and things of that nature. I therefore include what's going on metaphysically so that you can prepare yourself. My contact information is in the description. And from this video, you now know about CERN, the Large Hadron Collider, the ritual that happened in front of the Hadron Collider, the Pope saying that it may be opening portals to hell, and I showed you visual portals that may or might not have been opened around Geneva, Switzerland. Signing out.